The man curiously measured the angle of the wall with a ruler. It turned out that the angles of the same wall were different at two different places. This puzzled the man. So, he filled a cup of water and poured it on the ground. Surprisingly, the water flowed to two different places. Then, he went outside to observe, but still found nothing unusual. He took the tape measure and began to measure the distance inside the house. When he went outside to measure again, he found that the distance inside the house was 5 feet longer than outside. Even his daughter knew that it was impossible. At this time, the daughter ran back to the room curiously. But the daughter did not come out. Looking at the empty corridor, the man thought it was a prank by his daughter. But he searched all the rooms but couldn't find his daughter. He had to be alert. When he pushed open the door on the second floor, he suddenly returned to the living room on the first floor. The man was a little surprised, so he immediately went back and opened the doorgainer again. The result was different again. He immediately used a chair to block the door. But when he turned around, the room had changed again. The house was at least 10 meters longer. The man realized that the whole house was constantly changing. At this time, he found a door that was not closed. He never knew there was such a room in the house. Then, he found a secret room. When he walked in, the door suddenly closed automatically. At this time, the girl was already lost in the maze. By the way, if you want to see more, this movie is called You Should Have Left. Hope you're having a good time.